Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a video on the two new latest releases from the Nina Ricci range, the little apple range. There is the brand new Nina Rose and the one that predecessor to this, the one that came out just before it, Nina Rouge. So I'm going to compare them, give you my review, what I think of them as the two new releases from Nina Ricci. If you're new here, then hello, welcome. We're all about perfumes here. I have hundreds of other perfume videos, so do check them all out. Lots on Nina Ricci as well. I'll leave them linked down below. And if you're a regular but haven't subscribed yet, then do hit that subscribe button and show your support. You guys know I really appreciate it. And join the community in the comments down below. And I will leave links to where you can buy these perfumes in the UK, Europe, US, and some of my UK links do work for other international countries. So the Nina by Nina Ricci range all come in these apple-shaped bottles. They have been out for ages, maybe like 20 years, and there's been so many versions, some of them permanent, some of them limited edition. From what I can see from these boxes, they don't say limited edition on them anywhere, so these could be permanent ones in the range. And they both have this exact same box, just one's pink and one's red, but this one has this cool like stripe on it, whereas this one just says Nina all the way around. And the original Nina Ricci perfume that comes in a red translucent red apple bottle was one of my first perfumes when I was a young teenager. I absolutely loved it. It smelled like candy apple, and I still love to smell it, and it's just young and fresh and carefree, but has that sweetness in as well, so it feels quite girly. So because I have those that like affiliation with the original, I'm always curious about what's going to be coming out in the range. And it's also not to be confused with the like Nina Luna range or the Belle range. They are different. I've done a video explaining all the difference because there are so many. Anyway, so this red one, the Rouge one, it came out a few months ago, and the Rose one has literally just come out like in the past few days. So the first thing to note is that neither of them smell like the original. So if you know the smell of the original, then these aren't like that. They are not as sweet, they don't have that vanilla-ness in them. They're quite different, and neither of them smell like apple either. So let's start with the Rouge one. So this is 30ml. The 50 and the 100ml actually have a white chunk taken out of them as if someone's bit into them, but the 30ml doesn't have that. So this is definitely a young smell. They're both eau de toilettes, but this one I found to be really quite light. And the main note for me is definitely raspberry. So it's literally like a very light raspberry sweet. It has some vanilla and some caramel in, but usually vanilla and caramel are quite heavy and quite intense. They're not here. They're light, they're not that noticeable. The raspberry is really dominating. So at first you get the citron that's in here, like a lemony smell with the raspberry. Then you get a teeny bit of the ginger. There's some ginger in here, but it's very, very slight. It just helps give it a kick in those first few seconds. And then they have a white floral. They have gardenia in here, which is a very, very light white floral. And now it's just all about that slightly sweet, but very fresh raspberry. So I would definitely say that this is a very light perfume. Think humid climates, think, yeah, hot weather, daytime, something you could maybe spray like quite a load of sprays on, and you just get that nice fresh raspberry feel, but it's not gonna be intense. Other people probably won't be able to smell it on you after, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. It's very, very light. I found the performance of it wasn't great compared to the original. It was really quite light. I think they should have ramped this up and made it stronger and made it last better. So that was a bit of a shame really, because the bottle is so beautiful. Personally, I would stick to the original one because it did last better, and it has kind of similar notes in it, like it's that fresh appleiness with the caramelly underneath. So, but it's just got a bit more punch to it, whereas this was just so fresh with the lemon, the raspberry. that it almost felt more like a body spray. But I think perhaps if you were looking to get a gift for someone, like my first perfume type gift, you know, for a sort of a 10-year-old or someone who just wanted their first perfume, this would be appropriate because it's cute, you know, it's obviously they'd love the packaging, it's really affordable, but it's not intense. They're not going to be like walking around school and people be like, oh my god, why are you wearing so much perfume? You know, it's probably not going to, other people be able to really notice they're wearing it, but they would like having it. So that's the type of thing I would like, that's how I would buy this for someone as a sort of my first perfume, or someone that just wants a very light perfume, or to collect the bottle. So if we then move on to the Nina Rose, this is totally different, you guys. The bottle has this matte effect on the lid, but the main bottle is the shiny glass, but this one was shiny on the lid. So this one is interesting and I found a little bit confusing. So because I read the name Rose, I see the rose colour, I'm expecting to smell rose, right, when I spray it. And it actually doesn't have rose in it. And that really confused my senses, I guess, because what I was expecting to smell and what I got was so different. It is a floral one though. So basically it's neroli, orange blossom and jasmine. It also has a muskiness to it. To be honest, it's more like a mustiness. And you do really smell the orange blossom and the neroli, but to me, I didn't like this. And that's quite unusual for me to really not like the smell, especially a white floral with orange blossom, because orange blossom is one of my favorite fragrance notes. The reason is orange blossom is usually quite a sparkling, sophisticated smell. In, you know, Elie Saab's one of my favorite perfumes, that's all orange blossom. It wasn't sparkling in here. It's like it had almost gone off, you know, like say you picked orange blossom from a tree and after a few days, you know, it started going brown around the edges. That's kind of what this reminded me of. I don't know whether there's some kind of weird reaction with the jasmine or the neroli or something in here, but there's something about it that I didn't like, that it didn't smell like how orange blossoms should smell to me. It felt old-fashioned floral smell, it felt musty, and I just couldn't get on with it. I didn't like it. A positive thing is that it did last really well, so I could really smell it on me. I wore this on one hand, I wore the Rouge on the other, and the Rouge disappeared really quick, but this stayed around for hours and hours. I could still really smell it on my wrist, so it was great for lasting. It definitely performed better than I'd expect from an eau de toilette, but I didn't like it. So I'm really interested to know what you guys think of this when you try it. Like, if you like orange blossom like me, do you find that same issue? Maybe I've got a really bad batch or something, I don't know, maybe it's just this one, but there was something about it, a muskiness, a potpourri-ness to it that just put me off. I couldn't get along with it. So please do try it and let me know in the comments what you think, because I'm curious to know. So guys, that's it. That's my comparison of the two little apples here. Like I said, neither one has apple in. I hope you found it interesting, useful, whatever, and let me know in the comments down below. But that's it guys. So thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!